Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli, back with another review video. Part 4. Yeah, full of fingers. Yes, my Part 4 review of Season 2 of The Bad Batch. So now we've come up to episodes 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, these episodes were not bad, especially since, the 12th episode was, excuse me, considered, actually pretty good. But yeah, episode 10, which picks up where we last left off in episode 9, because, you know, what happened in episode 9, the Bad Batch, their ship, it got stolen, and, you know, for some reason, a lot of people were speculating that it was Sid. I think I probably did, if I remember correctly, I did talk about that in my Part 3 review of the Bad Batch, but it wasn't Sid's doing. Episode 10, Retrieval. Yeah, that's right. Attempting to recover a lost asset, the Batch must learn to trust a thief. Yeah, because, this thief, like, basically... And besides, I actually seen a couple of reaction videos to... You know, of course, like, sometimes I watch reaction videos to... these episodes, anything Star Wars, God, especially, you know, The Mandalorian. And basically, in one of the reactions I watched, like, somebody said that it was like, it's like giving him, like, that Temple of Doom vibe, you know, Indiana Jones. And yeah, honestly, I'd say so. I mean... If Lucasfilm and Dave Filoni, of course, were to have said that it's like a bit similar to Temple of Doom, because the thief that stole their ship, I forget who it was, but it might have been. There's like there's like a couple of characters in this, like not big of a voice cast, like Drake and Benny Barrow, and basically, like, the leader of these kids. Like, these kids are, like, workers and such, and Mako is the leader, voiced by Jonathan Lipow, and, he's kind of a jerk, and, especially, like, I don't know, at the end of the episode, he's kind of exposed to the workers, like, of the half pay or something. He got all the pay and so on. Something like that, I don't know. This episode was okay, and it was kind of nice that all the workers, who are, you know, literally kids, like, they were free, and Mako, he got what he deserved. He got, you know, he fell into, like, pretty much, you know, river of lava, basically. So there's that. It was a not bad episode, and, you know, this thief, as Omega says to the thief, he can be more than just a thief or somebody. He can be who he wants to be, you know? Maybe not be a crook or anything like that, what he did, and especially after he stole their ship. And, yeah, that's true. So, he can make himself better. So, yeah, this episode was not that bad, and, as I said. And then, episode 11, Metamorphosis. Yeah, I said that right. The Batch finds a mysterious missing vessel. Now, in this one, I didn't know what to expect, because, I don't know, because this creature that, well, literally, the way it opens, like, this, vessel comes out of hyperspace, pretty much damaged and, like, is soon to crash on the surface of a planet, and, inside the ship, well, the survivors of, like, an Imperial shuttle, like, these troopers just trying to track down this creature that's pretty much destroyed their ship. I don't know, because, like, this episode was giving me Alien vibes. Don't you think? Even the way the alien looks at first. Basically, you know, killing, like, the last surviving clone trooper, and when the Batch, after they get their ship back, and they have a little chat with Sid, they are pissed at Sid for... She completely ditched them, you know? Left them to survive and to get their ship back and stuff like that. But, you know, Sid promises to, like, pay them back or so on, like, 30% 40%? Okay, 50%, 50 cents, blah, blah, blah. To basically, she has them, like, go find the wrecked ship, and I didn't really understand what this creature was at first. I thought this was just, like, a new Star Wars creature that we had not seen, and basically, this creature feeds on energy, and it turns out, I would recognize any Star Wars creature, but with this one, basically, because with it feeding energy, it's growing. And by the time it grows, like, it gets bigger, it turns out this creature is a Zilla Beast. Yeah, the Zilla Beast is back, whom we last saw, the first Zilla Beast, whom we first saw and last saw in Season 2 of the Clone Wars. And, yeah, and with the Bad Batch trying to hunt it down and kill it, well, the Empire, of course, comes in, not only, like, taking on the Zilla Beast, but chasing the Bad Batch as well. Even, say, Tech and Omega, they were still on the wrecked ship, like, they were like, checking something, recovering, etc., and, even, like, say, causing the wrecked ship to explode, and the Zilla Beast was almost going to attack that city on top of the mountains, I guess you could say, and, of course the Empire does defeat the Zilla Beast. They don't kill it, as Records says, they're taking it, and yeah, knowing the Empire, like, because they're responsible for the Zilla Beasts. Well, not to mention, as Tech is talking about the Zilla Beast and the fact that Palpatine, before becoming Emperor, when he was still Chancellor, he ordered the original Zilla Beast to be cloned, and yeah, that's what happened. The Zilla Beast in this episode is obviously a clone, I suppose, like, breeding more Zilla Beasts, I should say. I mean, this Zilla Beast in the Bad Batch, it had a different colored skin, I want to say it was like, I don't know, very light purple or something? I don't know, but, and also, we got a reappearance of the Kamino Doctor, who we last saw in the last episode of Season 1, Nala Se. Well, it turns out that she refused to work with the Empire, and instead she was thrown in the brig, So unless if she were to cooperate and work with the Empire, and the doctors who appear in this episode, who we first see, Dr. Royce Hemlock and Dr. Scalder, yeah, that's an interesting name for that one doctor, Royce Hemlock. I'm trying to remember, like, Hemlock. That sounds familiar. I don't know. And if you guys would know. They bring in, on that base, like, they bring in Lama Su. Yeah. Lama Su, who I thought he was executed in Season 1. But no, they just arrested him, and he was put in the brig, and they brought him there, and, the doctors, like, I guess they need his help, and Lama Su, he actually tells Dr. Royce about Omega. Like, geez, like, are they not done with Omega? These Caminos, and for Lama, like, basically, if they capture Omega, that will get Nala Se's attention. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting. Like, well, the Bad Batch, like, they're going to have to save and protect Omega once again, because the Caminos, they're not done. So, that was, this episode was pretty good, not bad. And finally, the last episode for Part 4, Episode 12, The Outpost. A new friend is made on a harsh and unforgiving outpost planet. And on the planet, this planet is another one of those snowy planets. And I don't think it's Hoth, no. And this episode actually turned out to be a pretty good one. At first, I didn't know what to make with this episode. I hate to say this, but I don't know. I felt like this episode was going to be one of those episodes that would be boring or something. I'm serious. I'm not joking. And don't get me wrong. I mean, that's how I felt at first, okay? But yeah, I was surprised to realize, even on IMDb, because it's got a good rating. Like, this actually was a pretty good episode. Well, not to mention, because it's another one of those episodes that focuses on Crosshair. Yeah, Crosshair once again returning, and a new clone that appears, which, oh, jeez, I forgot his name already. Oh, gosh, I'm really sorry, but, yeah, it seems like as this episode proceeds, there's, like, a bond between these two clones, and, you know, them, like, on this mission and, like, retrieving cargo or something, supplies, and gosh, this one Lieutenant Nolan, he was voiced by Crispin Freeman, he was such a jerk. He was horrible. He was one of those characters, so cruel to Crosshair, and you could tell right away, and, you know, even when, say, Crosshair and that one clone, they come back, this journey through in this episode, and when they start to bond and so on, and, you know, good soldiers follow orders, etc., and when, like, an avalanche happens, and when they finally make it back, like, that one clone, you know, he dies. He doesn't make it. Like, you know, even when Crosshair's telling the lieutenant that he needs some medical attention, but unfortunately he doesn't make it. He dies. And, yeah. And Lieutenant Nolan, once again, because, like, being a jerk and telling Crosshair that he did his part, you know, his duty and so on, you know, keep this up, and you'll find the same, like, fate or whatever as that one clone that died. Something like that, you know. And I had a feeling that maybe this was coming, and it did. Crosshair shoots the lieutenant. He kills him. And of course, yeah, that of course gets Crosshair put under arrest and so on. And it really shows. It seems like, yeah, Crosshair is this close to really becoming the better Crosshair as he was when he was with the Bad Batch and before the whole Order 66. You know what I mean? And also, Shelby Young, like, she has another voice in the Bad Batch, Captain Bragg, because in the opening to this episode, like, Captain Bragg telling these clone officers that they are now retired, and yeah, she's this captain being a jerk, of course, and ignoring what they're saying, or something like that, you know. And I was mistaken, I think, Emery Carr, if I'm saying the first name right, who was in episode 11, I think she was one of the doctors, I think. Like, basically what happens to Crosshair, well, after he kills the lieutenant, well, he passes out, and then we see he's, I guess, like, he's on another planet, like, in that same location as we were in episode 11, and when Lama Su was brought in, and he was injected, and that leaves us wondering, what's going to happen with Crosshair? What's this all about? And thus we'll find out in the next episode. Boy, I'm telling you, episodes 10, 11, and 12 were not bad episodes, pretty good. I don't think they're really my favorites, but I respect for what they are, you know, and especially episode 12. I understand that this actually turned out to be a pretty good episode for season 2 of The Bad Batch. Like, you know, that's the thing. The best episodes for, like, say, The Bad Batch have to be when it has to do, I guess, something on Coruscant and with the Empire and Crosshair. I'm just saying, it seems like it, you know, especially since, you know, episodes 8 and 7 turn out to be pretty good, and one of the first episodes of season 2 with Crosshair and Commander Cody. Yeah, they were the best ones. And this one we got, The Outpost. So yeah, well done, Lucasfilm and Dave Filoni. So, what about you guys? What did you think of the latest episodes of Season 2 of The Bad Batch, episodes 10, 11, and 12? You guys let me know what you thought of my review, and, you know, as always, leave comments and give this review a like. So yeah, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my Part 4 review of Season 2 of The Bad Batch, episodes 10, 11, and 12, More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video/review. Take care, and until my Part 5 review of Season 2 of The Bad Batch, peace out, and may the Force be with you.